Decembers too. I almost bagged them up one spring, tied the laces, forgot the sting, but slipped them on one rainy day, and damn, they walked like they could stay. He walked away, but I've discerned some things are best left unreturned. They've seen new towns, new lovers' laughs. They scuff their way down different paths, but never once did they resist the weight I carried on my wrist. The shoes I never returned held my silence when I burned. They never asked for where he went, just took the ground and made it bend. No goodbye, no bridges burned, just shoes I never returned. Some things fit when others don't. Some stay when love won't. The shoes I never returned know my rhythm. No, I've learned they took his place without a sound, and never once looked back around. I wear them now not to get hurt, because they walk like I deserve. Still walking, still one, still mine. I stood real still, no lipstick yet, the room half lit like old regret. The mirror stared but said nothing, but I still asked, what would you sing? Would you recall the 2 a.m.s, the smeared mascara and false I am, the way I smiled with hollow cheeks and tried to glow those shattered weeks? If the mirror could sing, would it hum a minor string? Would it croon the blues I hide behind the rouge and satin slide? Would it echo every sting? If this mirror knew how to sing. Would it belt out behind the painted pride, but I just stare, not say a thing, afraid it might start to sing. Still quiet, still cracked, still me. He asked with hands, not words or grace. She nodded slow and hid her face. The room said yes, the lights were dim, but nothing there belonged to him.
She smiled when asked to stay a while, but every grin betrayed the trial.
They heard the laugh, they missed the sigh,
'Cause no one paused to ask her why.
she never said no loud enough. Her voice too soft, her will too rough. She didn't fight, she didn't shout, she just let things keep wearing out. And every time they called her bluff, she proved them right with quiet stuff. She wasn't weak, she wasn't slow, she just forgot how to say no. Too many times she bit the plea, till silence became identity. She never said no loud enough, and life mistook that for enough. They thought her calm, they thought her kind, but missed the screams behind her mind. She gave too much, she played it tough, but deep inside she'd had enough. Some pain don't need to break or bruise, it hides in what we never choose.
Now she says no loud enough. Each no is clear, each no is tough. She's done with shrinking just to fit, done dimming fires they never lit. She walks away, she's had enough, and now her no is more than rough. Still speaking, still firm, still hurts.
Pulled it down from closet top, still smelled like smoke and cherry drop. Used to spinning it round the room, now it hangs like faded too. He used to say it made me shine, called me his star in satin wine. But now the mirror tells the truth, it fits my shape, but not my youth. This ain't my favorite dress anymore. It knows too much love before. It danced through nights I can't relive. It hugged a girl I had to give. It used to mean what I adored, but it don't feel like my struck a pose, but felt like someone I don't know. It drapes too soft, it sings too sweet for who I am in aching feet. This ain't my favorite dress anymore. It holds the ghost I can't ignore. The zipper sticks where I've outgrown. The hem still drags what I've disowned. I leave it there behind the door. It don't belong to me no more. Some dresses love who we once were, but they can't hold who we prefer. This ain't my favorite dress anymore. It's just a thread of distant score. It told a tale, it played its part. But now I wear a braver heart. But now I wear a braver heart. Let someone else feel what I wore. I'm not that girl in love no more. Still lovely, still late, still done. Still lovely, still laced, still done. Used to write it in the side of grocery lists and books I'd hide. Slipped between a note or line, like wishing he'd see every sign. I doodle hearts without a sound. His name would swirl, then circle round. It wasn't loud, it wasn't bold, just little ways I wouldn't fold. But I don't write his name in the margins now. I don't let memories tell me how. The pen still moves, but not for him. My page is clean, not worn or dim. He fades like ink that time allows. I don't write his name there now. I caught myself just yesterday, flipping pages he used to stay. But there was nothing in the white, no ghost in ink, no need to write. I don't write his name in the margins now, not on the edges, not in the vows. No post-its hold the things unsaid, no quiet hearts beside my bed. He's not a line I can't disavow, just a name I've left somehow. Some names don't need a final tear, they just stop showing up here. I don't write his name in the margins now, don't carve him deep, don't even bow. It's not revenge, it's not erased, just peace where he once had a place. The pages are mine, no why or how, I just don't write him now. Still blank, still open, still free.
He held me close behind the scenes, in dressing rooms and in betweens. Said I was fire, said I was flame, but never when they called my name. He whispered love when curtains fell, when spotlight died he played me well. But when the crowd stood up for me, he'd slip into the balcony. He only loved me when the stage was dark, when silence ruled and light was stark. He kissed me in the shadows gray, but never stood apocalypse. He feared the world would leave a mark, so he only loved me in the dark. He knew the chords that matched my voice, but never made the braver choice to say my name where echoes stay, where love could live in light of day. He only loved me when the stage was dark, where fame don't bite and truth don't bark. He wrote me songs that none could hear, then left before the crowd drew near. His heart beat soft but left no spark, just hush and a backstage mark. Some men don't love what others see, they only hold what's meant to flee. He only loved me when the stage was dark, not when the world would make it smart. He missed the girl who stood and stayed for all the light he never braved. So I walk out and leave that arc. He can keep his quiet dark, still see, still shining, still gone. He left both homes on the nightstand there, a A crushed soft pack and words to bear. One lit my lungs, one scorched my trust. Both turned to smoke and thin as dust. He said, I'm sorry, in low tones, like ash that clings to broken bones. I took a drag, I let it burn, but neither truth nor time returned. Cigarettes and apologies burn the same, quick to start but hard to name. They linger long after they're gone, leave stains where they don't belong. You taste the fire, you feel the blame. They both go cold but burn the same. He never meant to cause the bruise, but sorry came like second use, like lightening up the last excuse and choking down what I'd refuse. Cigarettes and apologies burn the same, bittersweet but never tame. They fill the room and steal the air. You breathe, you hope, but they're not there. Just ashes left, and no one came to feel the truth behind the flame. Some habits kill in different ways. One fogs the lungs, one makes you stay. Cigarettes and apologies burn the same, promises lit with no real aim. They end too fast, they fade too slow, and leave behind what you don't show. I swept the tray, I dropped his name. They both went out, but left a flame. Still bitter, still burned, still dirt. He played her name in an open D and whispered songs in minor key. The spotlight caught each rhyme he gave, but none were mine, just waves and haze. I sat 3 rows behind the band, clapped my hands, but not too grand. Each chorus swayed, each verse was kissed, but my love never made the list. A love that didn't make the set list. No melody, no tender twist, no bridge where we could softly fall, lost my way, but silence took what words might say. I wasn't muse, just background sigh, a song he kept to not reply, a love that didn't make the set list, no key change, not a single kiss. He strummed around where we had been, but wouldn't name me in the spin. The mic was loud but heart was clenched, and I remained a love unpenned. Some hearts don't get their verse or stage, they live between the lyrics cage. A love that didn't make the set list, just empty chords and truth he missed. He played for crowds, for flings, for fame, but never once did he sing my name. So now I hum what he dismissed, a quiet love that won't exist. Still silent, still known, still gone. There's coffee for two, but only one cup stains. The second chair still leans like it holds his name. He's gone in body, sure, but I'll relent. That ghost of his still pays half the rent. The fridge hums low, his beer's still there. I should toss it out, but I wouldn't dare. It's got more history than I care to vent. And anyhow, he covers half the rent. The ghost still pays half the rent, and memories I never spent, and echoes bouncing off the wall where no one answers when I call. He's out the door but not content, his shadow still pays half the rent. The bed still dips on his old side, like love that stayed but had to hide. The receipts all show a shared intent, though only I signed for the rent. The ghost still pays half the rent, in space he left, in time he bent, in spoons that stir a second tea, in keys that click but aren't for me. I tell myself it's what fate
bought new coats, I've changed my town. But when the sky comes pouring down, I reach for shade, for something plain. But every umbrella knows his rain. The green one holds a midnight kiss, the red one smells like what I miss. The black one's bent from dancing slow, when he still cared and let it show. All my umbrellas remember his rain, the wind, the wave, the window pane. No matter how I try to switch, the handles hum his fingerprints. They bloom too wide, they close in pain. All my umbrellas know his rain. I left him dry, but not my gear. Each fold still weeps what I won't hear. I've thrown out phones, burned love notes bare, but those old ribs still hold his air. All my umbrellas remember his rain. They pop, they drip, they chant his name. He's long since gone, no storm in sight, but clouds still speak his kind of night. I walk alone, but not unchained. Each step beneath recalls his rain. You can dry, but never cleanse. When rain was once your only friend. All my umbrellas remember his rain. I press them shut, but feel the stain. No storm can match the one he gave. No lightning heals what he engraves. I keep them still, though they remain. His rain still on each pane, still folded, still damp, still is. There used to be a scent so low, like cedar smoke and afterglow. His name would linger in the seam between my breath and half a dream. My tears once soaked the cotton white. Each night a war against the light, but now it's dry, no salt, no trace, just peace wrapped up in pillowcase. There's nothing left on
empty space. I don't reach out across the fluff. Don't flinch when nights turn cold and rough. He took his side, I kept the rest, and filled the silence with my chest. There's nothing left on my pillowcase, no marks of love, no losing grace. The feathers hold what I forgave, no memory now I need to save. I lay alone, no need to brace. It's just a bed without his trace. Sometimes healing ain't loud or grand. It's sleeping with a steady hand. There's nothing left on my pillowcase, no war to win, no time to waste. The past lay down and slipped away. I didn't beg for it to stay. I close my eyes, I find my place in peace, in one clean pillowcase. Still soft, still whole, still mine. Found them in a drawer today, folded neat and tucked away. Each line a hope I couldn't speak, each page a tear too shy to leak. Some start with dear and end with please. Some ramble through forgotten leaves. A few still smell like midnight rain, where silence wrapped around my name. The letters I wrote but never sent carry truths that time unbent. They held the love I didn't say, the fears I folded night by day. He never knew what they had meant, those letters lost but heaven bent. Some bled in ink, some scratched in haste, all bruised by time, but none erased. They told him things I never could, when words got caught where silence stood. The letters I wrote but never sent were chapters he could not invent. They held the girl who tried to stay, then learned to leave in her own way. with kiss or scream. They tear ink. We hide in dreams. The letters I wrote but never sent now sleep inside their parchment tent. No postman knows the weight they bear, but I still breathe what once lived there. Used to say we like this place, let's go away, or let's slow pace. Even when I stood alone, my words still reached where he had grown. But lately when I speak my truth, it don't wear his old weathered boots. I order one, I hum a tune that isn't split in half too soon. I don't speak in us anymore. Don't set two plates, don't hold that door. My verbs have learned to stand alone. My thoughts don't end in dial tones. He was a word I can't restore, so I don't speak in us no more. The waitress asks if someone's joining. I just smile without a pointing. It don't sting like it used to do. This table fits exactly to just me and the view. I don't speak in us anymore. No we, no ours, no metaphor. The mirror only sees my frame. The name I write is just my name. I walk alone but never poor. Just done with us and what came before. Some love ends with words we drop. Some ends when we just stop. I don't speak in us anymore. No shared tomorrows at my core. I sing my songs in solo key. No harmony with absentee. And when I speak, it's clear and sure. I found my voice and locked that door. Still me, still full, still free. I sang alone on Thursday night. No
crowd to cheer, no stage in sight. The room was bare, the light was low, but blue showed up like long ago. No need for claps, no need for eyes, no one to judge or sympathize. I hit that note, it cracked just right, and no one saw, but I had light. The blues don't need a witness, no velvet chair, no front row business. They bloom in cracks behind closed doors, they echo deep in hardwood floors. You don't perform what truth insists, 'cause blues don't need a witness. He used to say you're better live, but blues ain't meant for high-five. It's meant for moments no one sees, for whispered grief and gentle knees. The blues don't need a witness, no spotlight heat or photo stiffness. They dance with tears no one records, they hide in keys and minor chords. They burn so real no fame resists, just truth and no forgiveness. Some songs ain't made to sell or please, they bleed just to release. The blues don't need a witness, they're not for show or lit business. They're what we hum when all is gone, the ache we play to carry on. So when I sing with no one listening, that's when the blues are most forgiven. Still here, still real, still blues. Sat it down on my windowsill, no photo left, just space to fill. The glass still gleams, the wood still shines, but nothing there connects with time. We used to laugh in black and white, caught moments soft in morning light, but something cracked where truth got thin. Now all that's framed is what's not in. A picture frame without a picture still holds the shape of something richer. No smile, no pose, no card cliche, just air where love once used to stay. It's not a loss, not quite a fixture, just me and one blank picture. I could have tossed it, packed it deep, but it still hums when rooms fall asleep.